Washington, if you didn't hear, Governor Inslee stated we're staying at home for the month of May. Hamstrings, nice and easy. See if you can keep your back flat. Pants were a bad idea. I should have worn shorts. It looked cloudy, but it's kind of muggy outside. Cossack squats. Trying to stretch out those groins, adductors. Driving that knee out on the bent side. Both heels stay down. You can try to slide over rather than stand up and go over. So good morning. Okay, alternating Tabatas, double pogo, and high-low planks. All right, let's cover these skills. Number one, double pogo. If you didn't notice, that's why I have these two cones here. You don't necessarily need cones. You need markings of some sort. So you can see there's a piece of wood that marks a separation here and maybe another piece of wood there. So maybe I use those two as a marker if you don't have cones of any sort. But you know, anything works in a pinch. Markers, pens, something small, and something preferably soft. So if you do land on it, it's not the end of the world. You're not going to roll your ankle. I'm going to jump over twice. So if I start on your right side, I'm going to hop in and over, and I have to go back. That's 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. We're going to move for 20 seconds there. Then high-low plank means that I'm starting on my arms. I'm going to go down to the forearm, the other forearm, back to the hand, back to the hand. That's 1, 2. Notice I'm keeping everything in a straight line. My hips aren't. If I give you this view here, when I go down and up, my hips wouldn't be doing that. I want to stay tight the entire time. So I'm going to demo this way just because that's why my mat is set. Actually, I guess I'll go here, and then I'll set these up. All right. Alternating Tabata, that means we're going to go 20 seconds of the pogo, 10 seconds to rest, transition, 20 seconds of high-low plank, 10-second rest and transition, back to the double pogo. I don't know where I'm looking at. I have like 5 cameras here. All right, here we go. You're just trying to move. That's it. I'm not trying to get too tired right now. This is not the workout. We're just warming up, getting some blood flowing. 2, 3. Oh, I knew it went too long. Why don't I hear it? 3, 2, go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. I didn't take my allergy medicine today. I'm feeling it. 3, 2, double pogo. 1, 2. I'm going to slow this down because we have this in the workout later. rest. High-low plank. High-low plank. 3. Go. Ten seconds. Rest. Back to the double pogo hop. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. He's about to beat the what? Dog fight. 20 seconds, high-low plank. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. 3, 2. Go. Oh, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, high-low plank. That's it. See if everybody's all clear on what we're looking for and what we mean by some of these movements. I am going to go quickly grab some objects that you might have at home working on some fitness. So if you have a kettlebell, you have a dumbbell. You can also have a pair of dumbbells if you'd like, or if they're not heavy enough. A backpack with stuff inside works really, really well. It's essentially a sandbag, right? Grab your water, maybe something to track your rounds and your reps with. Ground to shoulder, it's exactly what it sounds like. The weight, the object starts on the ground. You're going to get it from the ground position to the shoulder level of some sort. So if I start off with my sandbag, the goal is it's on the ground. I get it to shoulders, so generally my knees and my hips are bent, my back is flat. I'm going to violently extend the knees and the hips, add a shrug, and the weight should, if I had enough momentum and enough power, the weight should want to follow up. I'm going to push my elbows through to secure it to shoulder level, or the rack position as we call it. And that's 1 rep. So a couple from this perspective. A couple from this perspective. Did I just crush that? Okay. That's ground to shoulder with the sandbag. I can do the same thing here. Obviously, I don't want to flip around too much. You can also put it in front of your face if you're thinking you might do something weird and possibly hit your face, your beautiful face. Don't do it. But it's the same idea. My hands are holding onto the object. It's touching the ground. My hand is at shoulder level. I can bring it back down. So there's a benefit there because it's taller and I can touch the ground sooner. One that's not a benefit, clean this up, is a dumbbell. So generally I would say thumb up position as a start. Same thing, back is flat, knees and hips are bent. Lock the legs, pop the hip, shoot the elbow forward to secure it on the shoulder. For those who are already familiar with the CrossFit world, only one head of the bell has to touch. You can switch as often or as little as you'd like. I don't really care there. This would be the last thing. And something that generally I would say, if you've been coached before, you can try a single arm version. If you haven't been coached before, you're going to do something similar to the weight plate. So I want two-handed for those who aren't quite comfortable with this movement, because this could leave you with really bruised forearms, and that's not what we're looking for. So, number one, single arm kettlebell clean, or ground to shoulder, dead clean. Shoulder position's a little different here with the kettlebell. Notice my forearm is trying to lay flat against my chest. My elbow is down against my body. My hand is at shoulder level. The weight's a little lower, but that's how it's built, right? And again, I can switch as often as I need to. So on and so forth. If you're familiar with the movement, but it's not quite clean and you feel a lot of smacking, you can do two hands to start and secure. So I'm just pushing the bell in with this hand. It should be a lock and a snap into place, not a smack on your forearm, because that hurts and you can see it. It doesn't look right. Alternatively, what I was saying before is I want you to treat it with like you would the plate if you're not familiar with this movement. Two hands on top. I'm going to pop my legs and my hips. The bell's going to want to continue flying up. I'm going to make sure that my face is out of the way, and I'm going to squeeze my elbows in to secure it at shoulder level. Looks like this. I'm over-exaggerating my breath for a reason. You need to as well, just to make sure that you're getting oxygen into the system. Cool? I'm going to reset my clock here. Then shoulder to overhead. So if I go with these objects in reverse order, you should see what we're looking for. The goal here is we're already at shoulder level. We established what that looked like earlier with that ground to shoulder movement. Now we're going to get from the shoulder position to the overhead position. I'm going to just demo it once, or the two options here with the kettlebell. You have to do one more clean. You can go strict if you'd like. You can also use some momentum with your legs, just like you got it from the ground to your shoulder. You can jump it essentially to the overhead position. So I get a little bit of a bend. Then I'm going to jump it up. There's a little bit of a dip, but it's a vertical dip. I'm not sending my butt back. I'm sitting down between my heels. Sit, drive, dip, drive, dip, drive. You can switch sides as often or as little as you want, so I can do it on the same side. Or go strict. Or if it's light enough, bottoms up. Spot your face. A little bit more challenge for those with lighter bells. A nice grip exercise there. Same thing with the dumbbell. Rack position, strict, or push press, dip drive, or jerk if it's heavy enough, and you already know what I'm talking about. It's a dip drive, drop. Dip, drive, drop. So that's another option there. Alternatively, weight plate. And finally, woo, double pogo. There and back is one. to shoulder. Double pogo. Shoulder to overhead. That's what we're gonna look for. 10 minutes. How many times can you get through? 3, 2, 1. a split position like this. Get up on the heel, or get the heel off the ground rather, and then drive the heel back and out. Nice little stretch for the hip flexor, but also the calf. I really just try to drive my weight back on that foot. Same thing on the other side. Otherwise, an elevation of some sort, something sturdy, calf stretch like this. Call it good. Thanks for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. Take care of each other.